in the Chovot Halevavot about a guy who doesn't have so much bitachon in Hashem. He says to Hashem, Hashem, I only will serve you, right, if I take a security from you, which means that these people don't trust Hashem to be willing and able to supply their needs, so they refuse to dedicate themselves to His service until Hashem gives them a security of the funds necessary to supply their desires, right? So they're busy about, I have to make money first, I have to have money in the bank. The guy who said to Hashem, if only give me $10 million, then I'll sit and learn all day. All day I won't work, all day I'll sit and learn. Hashem says, you're funny because I found somebody cheaper. There's coal guys really making $60,000 a year, $40,000 a year, sitting and learning all year, all day, every day, and you want me to give you $10 million. You're expensive, why should I take you? So therefore, person has to know that it's a lack of bitachon in Hashem. When you think that Hashem has to give you money first in order for you to serve Him and have free time to serve Him, it's like a guy who says, I don't trust you to give you a loan, give me a collateral first, and then I'll give you a loan.
Didn't Yaakov do that?
What did Yaakov Zino say? Oh no, he said, give me bread to eat and clothing to wear. He was asking for basic necessities. He wasn't asking for a tremendous amount, right? These people, they're not willing to make do with the basic necessities. They're asking that Hashem should give you a significant security. I want to have money in the bank. I want to have enough for a rainy day, savings, a minimum of $50,000, $100,000 in savings, and then I could feel comfortable with myself. Then I could go and take off time from work. But now, if I don't have that savings, I go 8 to 8, 9 to 7, 9 to 5, work. I don't have time, I'm tired, I can't learn in the morning, I gotta go to work, I'm tired, I come home in the evening, I fall on the couch, fall asleep, I can't move, I'm tired, I don't have time to learn in the evening, I don't have time to learn in the morning, and then go years upon years without learning anything. So therefore he says, lack of bitachon. He says, Minatema, ki avodat ha'aved ha'adonai v'al ma she'ifra lo scharo achar avodato gnaihu. If you serve Hashem and you attach strings to it, Hashem, I'm only going to serve you if you give me such and such a thing. Imagine a servant would offer to serve his master on condition the master pay him his earnings after his service. It would be disgraceful, right? As it says in the Pirkei Avot, do not be like a servant who serves the master for the sake of receiving reward. Rather, serve Hashem not for the sake of receiving a reward. And imagine how much more so it's a chutzpah to ask Hashem in advance, pay me in advance, and then I will go and serve you. You have to give me first security, and then I will go and serve you. Deposit, and then I will serve you. As it says in the Torah, is this how you repay Hashem? Oh, shameful, unwise people. He created you. He formed you. He can demand of you whatever He wants. And you're telling Him, no. First, He has to do this. And then it has, a lot of people, they make certain conditions in their mind. Rabbi, I can't learn Torah, First, Hashem has to make it that my work day is shorter. And then Hashem has to make it that I have enough money that I should feel comfortable taking off from work. And then Hashem has to make it that the shiur is exactly between 8:45 and 9:30. And then Hashem has to make it that my kids went to sleep on time. And Hashem has to make it that my wife's in a good mood. And Hashem has to make it that I should find parking right in front of Big Gavril. And Hashem has to make it that... and then, until then, that's why I have all these excuses, that's why I can't learn Torah. Sorry, Hashem. Hashem, if you would make me all these excuses go away, then maybe I'll think about coming and learning. So he says, what is this? A total lack of emunah. Hashem created you. He gives you every day unconditional love. He provides for you. He gives you health, a family, a car, house, clothes, food, life force, everything. And you say, hey, if like this, and then you do this, and then you do that, maybe I'll think about doing what you said. Who are you? What is that? So he says, this is a very, very nibla, very ungrateful and very shameful. The second response to such a person who doesn't have such bitachon, so whenever you accept the security from your fellow, when he takes a loan from you, the security is a set amount, and your request has a limit. But the one who approaches Hashem like this, the one who wants to demand security from Hashem first, and then I'll serve you, what happens? He says, "En ketz lebakashato." There's no end. When a person says, Hashem, I need to have parnasat tova, and then I'll come to learn, come to serve you. What happens? Who says this is considered parnasat tova? He made 50,000. Then he says, No, that's not Parasat Tova. You need to make more. Then he gets 100,000. No, that's not Parasat Tova. I'm not there yet. Hashem, you have to give me a little bit more. And then he keeps moving the cone farther and farther and farther. Right? He says, no, I need this, I need that, I need to pay for my tuition, I need to pay for my family, I need to, there's a guy who came to the meeting for the school. He says, I can't, I need to make, please, can you give me tuition aid? I can't pay full price. I want to pay 20% of what you're asking. He said, why? He said, I don't have money. I'm very tight now. Really? They go outside to walk to his car and they say, is this your car? He said, yeah. He says, a nice fancy Lexus there. He said, you can make payments. Oh, yeah, listen, I need this. This is very important. I need it. So in our mind, we could be mistaken and think that I need this. And we're telling Hashem, you need to provide for me this and then I'll serve you. And really, this is not basic necessities. This is already up there in luxuries. Our guy says, I can't pay the tuition. You know why? He says, why? Oh, I'm building my house. I need the money to build my house. And moldings and this and the heated floors and the that and the this and the that. Fancy stuff. I can't make the payments. I'm sorry. I can't pay my kids' tuition. I'm sorry. I apologize. So what? You're going to tell this to Hashem? Hashem, I need this. No, it's not Parnasat Tova. You need to give me more because I need this. Do you really need all those things? That's considered really you need it. And he says, Mimazon and mutarim. He says, with their necessary sustenance and additional things, ad yom motam. This could last till the last day on the earth. Until the day you die, you'll be complaining about these things. It's not enough. It's not almost there. Not yet. Hashem, I need it. It's not Parnasat Tova. You didn't give me what I need yet. Right? And you can't have peace of mind. He says, because many times more funds that he needs, he won't have peace of mind. Because the end of all life, of all the people in his household, is concealed. And the span of the days is unknown. He never knows when he truly has enough money. And therefore he's foolish and he has no limit to what he's going to ask from Hashem. Third response. A person who takes security from his friend when alone, first he takes the loan. He wants to take the loan, then he takes the security from him. Because there's a loan, he takes the security. And it's justifiable. It's understood why he takes the security. But if before he made the transaction, right, he already has financial obligations to his fellow, and he knows he has outstanding debts that he must pay, he shouldn't ask for a security or under no circumstances, right? Because even if he doesn't trust that fellow, even if he does not trust that the fellow will pay him back, he should not take security, right? Why? Because it would be improper. Even if he would have volunteered to give one, because he has unpaid debts to that fellow, right? Imagine Eliyahu comes asking me for a loan, right? So I go and I say, give me a security. But what happens? That I already owe him money. Why am I taking a security from him? It's improper. You owe me money. What do you mean? You owe me money. How can you take security from me? So therefore he says, how much more so HaKadosh Baruch Hu? A person can go when he says to Hashem, give me the XYZ, and then I'll serve you. You have to go and give me security first. Hashem says, you know how much you owe me? You know how much you owe me? You're asking me for security? Shame on you. What are you doing asking me? You owe me so much. How could you don't trust me? I should say I don't trust you. You know how much you owe me? So therefore, how could a person go and ask Hashem, how brazen and how chutzpahdik, if he's asking Hashem for security when he already advanced him so much? He says, there's a story, we'll end with this. He says, there was a chassid, Omer lifnei bnei Adam. He used to say to a crowd of people. He was preaching. Bnei Adam, my fellow people, is it possible Hashem will command you, why didn't you pray Shachrit tomorrow? What? Today is today, or tomorrow is tomorrow. Who says I won't pray Shachrit tomorrow? Why didn't you pray Shachrit tomorrow? Okay, we'll get to tomorrow. I'll get to tomorrow. What are you asking me? He says, Hashem asks, why didn't you pray Rosh Hashanah next year? What do you mean? We didn't get to next year yet. What are you asking me about Rosh Hashanah next year? Well, let's get there and I'll pray it. He says, Amrulo, of course. How can you hold somebody accountable something that didn't even come yet? He says, so let me ask you now a question. Hashem, did he guarantee, did he promise you to give you each day what you need? He said, yes, he promised day by day, and you demand from Hashem in advance. Why do you demand from Hashem in advance? He doesn't ask of you, why didn't you pray Rosh Hashanah next year? So why are you asking him money for next year already? Why are you asking him, give me 100,000, that I need not for now, because a rainy day I might need it in a year from now. Might need it in 6 months from now. So therefore you have to give me it in advance. Hashem doesn't ask of you things in advance, so why are you asking of him things in advance? So therefore he put them in their place. So therefore, what do we see? We see that you should ask Hashem what you need for you right now, day by day. Baruch Hashem, yom yom. And we don't know how long we're going to live. We don't know how much we're going to need. So therefore, a person should go and ask for what he needs now, and tomorrow will be tomorrow. Baruch Me'olam.